Almost made it. Let's try that again. Hello, greetings. Hi, how are you? I am GekTech. I will be your super professional streamer for this portion of your existence. Oh, for goodness gracious. I do hope it's a good one. Yep, that's my day. Anywho, let's get on into it. Going to be working on gold farming stuff for most of the day. In the form of upgrading my alchemy. Because I looked into a suggestion that was made by a viewer, and it turns out it might they might be onto something. So I am pursuing that avenue. Whilst in between doing other things as well.
I know a buyer when I see one.
Allergies are acting up. So I may forget to unmute myself at some point when I when I mute myself to cough. Wee! All the buttons, 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 all the buttons. I cannot push the button fast enough. I'm not 100% sure why I can't just like post all. I'm guessing there's some WoW restriction. That's what it is. Anyway, that's it for that character for now. Head back over here, and then I have a little route. Oh, punch that microphone with my fat. Whew. I tell you what. Stream like nobody's watching. That dream foil, though.
Got the best deals anywheres.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I got a new add-on and I'm playing with it. It's nice.
Can I interest you in a payment plan?
Oh, is this like a to-do list? I think this is a to-do list. Free t-shirt. What? Thousand boat bash? What the heck is that? What are these things? How was I able to? Oh. No, wait, what? All right, now I'm getting lost, getting confused. Moving
I
on.
got what you need. Come back anytime.
It's all right. It's all right. I don't know why you have to click on this twice now. It's weird. I don't remember having to click on it twice. It's very strange. Yes. I think I kind of want to go that way. Might as well do this on the way. See if anything pops up. Excuse me. All right, I think where I wanted to go is... Oh no. So many yellow dots. Gotta get them all. Gotta catch them all. Especially when they're undiscovered nodes. Gotta get them all on the map. Where was that other one? Oh no! It happens every time. I could pretend that I didn't see that little blip out of the corner of my eye. But I'd know. There. Nope, it was that one. Oh, for... Now the game's just messing with me. Those are undergrounds. Those can piss off. I don't think I ended up at the zone I thought I was going. Because I forgot to look at my map. No, I'm going the right way. Just not there yet. Ooh, 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 ooh. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. have entered the goo. Be gone, goo! No, yellow dots. Oh, so many yellow dots. I'm so mad. This just popped in my head and has absolutely nothing to do with anything that I've discussed so far on stream, but I just found out that Teenage Engineering has partnered with Google to make an app specifically for the Pixel. And I own a Pixel. So I was like, yes, this is awesome. Finally, I can do some of the things on my phone without having to buy a $150 piece of hardware. Then it turns out, because I have a Pixel 2, I can't do it because it's only for Pixel 5 and above. I was like, crap! That's the end of my story. I was just thinking about it again. But on a lighter side, I did not realize I was not yet following the Teenage Engineering Twitter account. So I followed their account, and when I did, I discovered that there was an interesting thing about their Twitter account in that I can't remember now exactly what it is, but it's so the name of the company is Teenage Engineering, and the first part of their Twitter handle is Jungen, which I have recently learned is German for boy, but I suppose maybe it's either Dutch teenager or it's one of those like weird all-inclusive, depends on who you're talking about kind of thing. Anyway, I was like, oh, Jungen, I know that word. Sort of, maybe. The point being, for those that weren't paying attention previously, I started doing German on Duolingo. I'm very much enjoying it. I'm almost to the point where I can unlock stories, which I'm assuming are like kids' stories, like see the dog, see the ball. The ball is red. The dog is, oh, well, that's probably not a kid anyway. But you get my point. So I'm kind of excited. My Mountain Silver Sage has sold for 61 gold. Can you flippin' believe it? How you doing, Not You Too? Glad you're here, because I think I was starting to go crazy. But yeah, I have recently rediscovered Duolingo, and it's working out pretty good. I think the last time I tried Duolingo, I tried to do Dutch, just because I don't remember. But when I was in high school, I took German, so I should have probably just done German, and it would have been a much more pleasant experience instead of me just going, what? So if anybody else does the Duolingo, I now have 9 crowns. that means anything. At the moment, not necessarily anything. But I did recently find a website called The German Project. It's actually just thegermanproject.com. And they have taken many what I assume are like public domain stories. For example, Hansel and Gretel, among others, and translated them to German. So you can read familiar nursery rhyme type stories, whatever, and they have other stuff too, in the language that you are learning. And if I remember correctly, on the website, they actually even go through the trouble of saying, if you are learning a language with Duolingo and would like to read this book, you should have completed through tier 1 and blah, blah, blah of this section and this section. And I was like, okay, that's cool. That's very cool. And then it's like, you know, if you use Rosetta Stone, do this and blah, 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 etc. So it was really cool. Get your foot in the door, but you'll need a secondary source like German YouTube channels or such to really flesh it out. Yes. Oh, yes. That's another thing. I watch, and I've had them bookmarked for a while, and they're just fun to listen blab about a game I'm fairly familiar with. Meeks on Twitch right now is probably my go-to. She is a World of Warcraft commentator and streamer, and when she streams, if you talk to her in English, she'll talk back in English, but for the most part, she is a German-speaking individual, and so she streams in German. And since she mostly plays World of Warcraft, it's perfect because I'm like, oh, I kind of know what you're talking about just based on where you are in the game and what you're doing and blah, blah, blah. So I can sort of follow along and learn as I go. But the thing I'd really like to find is someone else who is learning, so we can like actually practice conversations, because I think that's probably the best way for me to learn. What are you? You're a dead bee thing. That's what you are. Neat. Actual conversation as you get more comfortable in the language. Yeah. My aunt learned from watching Mr. Rogers and Sesame Street on the Spanish channel. That's how she learned Spanish. And then just watching the Spanish channel, like the news and stuff like that. And that was a long time ago, before the days of Rosetta Stone and Duolingo. She was just very dedicated. Because she lived in Southern California, and that's basically what everybody speaks in Southern California. Oh, right. There was supposed to be a cave over here or something, wasn't there? Something or somewhere, some kind of something. Maybe I'm going nuts. No, there it is, right there. The Muppet Show to help you with Indonesian. All right. That would just be so fun, I think. I wonder if there are... I'll have to look and see if there's a German translation for Muppet Show, because I would dig that. Oh man. Oh man. Well, yeah. I kind of figured as much. That's cool, though. Uh-oh. We have found the goo. Oh, okay. I gotcha. That would be kind of cool. Do they do they have an Indonesia's Got Talent like everybody else does? I didn't realize apparently there's a bunch of countries that have one. Not just US and the UK. I don't remember what I'm hunting for here. So I'm just kind of hoping I randomly get it. Because I don't have any nodes unlocked yet. There is, really? Wonder how that works. I mean, it's not like they're breaking copyright. It's a different country, I guess. Maybe some of them are part of the same company, but otherwise, yeah, I'm tiny country in the middle of nowhere. Let's make a TV show. Why not? Not saying that in what, you know, it, you know what I mean. Yeah, that's true. That could be. Why wouldn't you, right? Just another way to make it a money. How did... Apparently I didn't pick it. Or another one spawned, like, right away. That was weird. It could be one of those things that since it's licensed, a big enough company has to be able to pick it up. I could see other countries like swapping companies You know, one company gets a contract for 3 years, then there isn't anybody the next year, and then somebody gets it for 2 years or something like that. And maybe even the same company, they just can't afford, or there isn't the interest for to justify a contract for that year. There was a rare over here somewhere. And not to mention just the turtles. Like, this is a great farming spot for the skins. But I remember on my hunter being here a lot. Yeah, exactly. I would imagine it's something along those lines. See if the rare is up real quick. I think he looks more or less like all the rest of them. He's just a little bigger. If it's even here after Cataclysm. They could have gone bye-bye. They did stupid stuff like that. Activate work lurk, Hangman's Girl. Lurk away. Thank you so much. Pleasure to have you. Oh, there he is. He's a big boy. Oh, he's for a quest now. It's not even a rare. Man. Shortest time between seasons has been 4 years. Oish. It probably is like a pretty decently large production, and you can only do it every few years. I could definitely see that being a thing. All right, what am I? Hang on. I'm looking for Strangle Kelp and Gold Thorn. And I need 30. Might take a little while. I think it's the gold thorn that I'm supposed to be looking for here. That is not it.
It is too far away.
That was the last season it was any good, that's why. So that season was either the last or the second to last time that the general public felt like they had any kind of vote, because then they changed the system to where it was so stupid. Like, I don't even know if I ever fully understood how it worked, but apparently each region, they almost tried to make it like the US government in a way. Like, each region had a representative and you could still vote for whatever you wanted, I guess, but then it was up to your region's representative to actually vote. And I'm pretty sure they did it for a reason, where they didn't show what the public actually wanted, because the region person just voted for whatever. If it was Martha Stewart and it was creative people, then she voted for the creative people. And you know, it was some singer person that was in charge. It was, I think, mostly famous people that were the ones voting. And it's like, I don't care what they vote for. I want what I vote for. Or something. I don't know. It got really stupid. And people just stopped watching it. It says there's something here. Oh, there it is. Oh, I've shown some of her AGT. She was amazing. Oh my god, she was my favorite. I voted from her from the beginning. The whole thing, the whole season. I said the first time I saw her, she was winning. And she did. I knew it. She was amazing. Hands down the best. And then you can't, like, I don't know, she was so good that even just the talent that was on the show after her was kind of garbage. I think what happened is they tried to appeal to more of a younger crowd, and they lost everybody in the process. Because I used to hear, you know, friends and whatever posting on Facebook, oh, such and such, so and so, blah blah blah. I don't hear any of that anymore, because just nobody cares. Which is kind of a bummer, because that season where she won was amazing. Oh my god, it was so good. Because it got down to the end and it was actually kind of close. Like, it could have, I think it could have been 3 different people, if I remember right. I think it would have started riots in the street if she didn't win, but beep beep. But yeah, good show. Good show. I think that was the point. It's a big old tree. Apparently there's nothing of interest over here. Okay, now I'm starting to see why they have the route the way that they do on the little picture here. Because after a while, it just stuff doesn't spawn quick enough. Okay. Uh-oh. What'd you buy? I think traditionally when I hear somebody start off a conversation like that, it's usually they bought something. Uh-oh. Okay, this sounds less expensive. Maybe we're going in the positive direction here. Maybe. Stanley Parable. Good stuff. Oh, no. You know, you could turn that into something. Being as it's Stanley Parable, just replay it and record your voice. And either pretend that you're actually playing like you were before, just talk about what you're doing or whatever. Or play a completely different game and record the voice and then just dub it over. Oh, excuse me. Play Mario Kart and record the mic for that and then just play it over Stanley Parable. It might make more sense, you know? Alright, I was hoping to hold off on this. Not gonna TMI it too much. I just need to be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Took a little longer. Had to feed the outdoor kitties. Oh no, giant! Oh no. Well, greetings. Uh-oh, losing things. '18 winner was a magician I already knew of, but not from the show. Okay. Yeah, I think I remember it being a magician. And I think that might have been the last one that was public voted. I could be wrong. Even if it's late hours, 8 hours later than it intended. Hey, you're making it. You're making it, and I do hope you are having at least a pleasant time hanging out with peoples. Enjoy the experience, I guess is what I'm saying. You know what? That might have been why they changed. Because if they were like, hey, this guy's already a wiener. Why are we letting him win again? I don't know. I did not realize that though. I could see that being a thing. It really was though. The last good season of that was with Ventriloquist Lady. She was the best. And apparently she's doing rather well for herself, and I love that. He had really if you fool Penn and Teller twice, what's the point of going on America's Got Talent? I mean, I guess only Magic fans watch Penn and Teller, to where a bigger variety watch America's Got Talent, but eh. Money. Oh no, I mean for the magician dude, it's the smartest thing in the world. I do not blame him, and kudos to him for winning. But as a viewer, I'd be kind of pissed. Like, what? Why? I would be the type that would specifically vote against someone that had done that. And by no fault of their own, necessarily. I just think, you know what? Somebody else maybe gets a chance to win. Oh, you don't win, like, any kind of big money on the Penn and Teller thing? It's 1 million and like a year contract in Vegas. Usually. That's what it was when I was watching anyway. So it was like $1 million for you plus a paid contract. All right. The $1 million might have been the paid part, but still, you like are guaranteed your own show in Vegas, if I recall. Oh, okay. I thought the Penn and Teller thing was a bigger deal. I've only watched it like twice. I see. Still pretty cool. Yeah, I would not have voted harshly if I was, like I said, I was thinking the Penn and Teller stuff was a bigger deal. Fair enough. I would agree with that. Now, knowing now more about Penn and Teller. The only Penn and Teller I really knew was from Desert Bus. I mean, I knew who Penn and Teller was before that, but that was pretty much the extent of my knowledge about them. I can see that being, yeah. Whee! I'm assuming I could just go up and over the mountain, but this is so much more fun. Nice. I think the last magician I sort of watched regularly was David Copperfield. I think that probably, and he only had a show like 2 or 3 times a year, so I'm assuming he had a Vegas show probably. But as far as what I saw, it was on TV, so it was only 1 or 2 a year. YourFollows.com? Are you serious? Oh my goodness. That's amazing. And my bot timed them out automatically. And then I banned them. Nice. Good teamwork. I've said it before and I will say it again. If you are looking for a bot for your Twitch channel, as far as I know, they pretty much only do Twitch at the moment. I highly recommend Wisebot. WIZEBOT. I am extremely satisfied with their work so far. As long as you are understanding of the fact that their first language is not, in fact, English. It is French. But they do a pretty good job with the translations. But sometimes it might take a little while for the English dev update to come out. And you're like, well, Google Translate does pretty good. Oh, he was definitely full of himself. He was a made-for-TV kind of magician. Like that, oh boy, that other guy that I don't know his name. No, I do. David Blaine. Same kind of thing. Just a very over glorified personality, but it's literally made for TV. Flash and pizzazz. Not as much as what's his name, that guy. I've never actually seen anything by the guy, but I've just seen all the stuff where people are making fun of the guy that's overly flashy and out there. I think South Park did a couple stints on him. They're completely upfront about how they're tricking you. Yeah, they've pissed off a lot of magicians because they reveal secrets and stuff. You're not supposed to do that, man. You can't be in the club if you're telling people secrets, man. That ain't cool, man. But yeah, it was always fun. Having just taught you how it's done. Yep. That's what a bazillion hours of practice gets you. For sure. Oh yeah, they are hilarious. The couple times I have watched them, I definitely have a chuckle. Mm-hmm. Nothing over here. Nothing up my... Oh, there it is. I knew there was going to be something. I still need... Oh, I need a bunches of those. Yeah, they are definitely one of those where if I am... if I see one of their specials on or something, I'll definitely watch it. They're funny. Good stuff. Make you go, for a little while. Trying to think, Port Giant and his headphones, other than like an airport utility store. I don't know. If you got time to pop out to a local gas station, something like that, maybe. Oh, and I had 1 hour of sleep, maybe. You are on a roll, my friend. Holy moly. How long was the flight to get over there? Last time I was on a plane, it was not a very pleasant experience. I don't know if I could do the to Europe flight. If I ever can afford to travel to Europe, I think I'd rather take a boat. Just one, I mean, I also get very seasick, so it's not like I'm looking forward to it, but I think it would be a neat experience. Everybody's always like, yeah, I got to sit on a plane for, 12 hours, and I got to stare at the back of the seat in front of me for 12 hours, and that's just, even just as an experience, does not seem very pleasant. At least on a boat, you have a little bit more walk around room, even if you are there for like 2 weeks, or however long it is to get over there. And you can only do it during certain times of the year, and then you have to wait for the right time of the year to come back. I looked up Darcy Lane. Yep, I remember the name. She reappeared on AGT for a Champions concept. Should losing to Shell and the Magician. Okay. Was that okay? So was the Magician's win separate from his regular win then? So it was a completely different episode or whatever. Interesting. I don't think I knew that. Kind of cool. Ships take too long. Open sea for weeks on end isn't that great either. See, but I'd like to experience it at least once. I am terrified of planes to the point where I don't think I want to ever get on one ever again. Ever. But I would like to visit Europe and other parts of the world. And you don't really hear about too many people that are like, yep, I made the 2-week trip from Florida to whatever. I don't know. I can't remember where they go. I don't know. I just think it would be interesting. But yeah, I'll probably be throwing up the whole time from seasick and just nasty unpleasantness, but I'd rather go through 2 weeks of being seasick than 12 hours of however many miles in the sky. Is it miles? I don't know how high up you are. Higher than I want to be. Packed inside of an airtight cylinder, breathing other people's air for 12 hours. I'll take 2 weeks of seasick, thank you. It was a separate series. They were both champions of their... Okay. Well, that's cool. I mean, she's awesome. Hey, second, you know what? Second's all right. I do remember dude being pretty good. I remember seeing him once or twice, and he was definitely impressive. So, taking second, that's okay. Canada to Greenland to Iceland. Oh, that would be interesting. I wonder how the seas are up in that area. And since it would be like, I assume it stops in Greenland for something. Doesn't just float by and go, look, there it is. So it would be sort of a little break in the seasickness, maybe. Plan it out, right? I don't know. I will look into that. Because the one, oh, what was, I don't even remember the cruise line that I was looking at anymore. I think there's one that leaves from Florida. There's one that leaves from like South Carolina. And there's, I might be making that one up. And then I think there's one or two that leave from New York. But I'm not 100% sure. I know too much about cruise ships to ever want to take them across the ocean. Fair enough. Leif Erikson went the other way, but yeah. That'd be the only sailing route I'd be willing to take across. I'll have to look into that one. And I actually know who Leif Erikson was because that was the one report I actually remember doing in school. Because I actually like went to the library and looked up all this stuff. And that's when I first realized that the history books that we are given are very, very besides wrong, like not judgmental. What's the word I'm looking for? Biased, I think is the word. Biased? Yes. History is told by the victors and all that kind of stuff. What the heck just happened? Why did it do that? Why did it do that? That is so interesting. So, okay, I have... First off, thank you so much, Giant. I appreciate that so much. Am I reading that number right? Wow! That's a lot. So I will go ahead and try and give them some food. It was kind of not working earlier. But I forgot that I have my old Leorin board up and running because I'm doing Discord relay chat. And one of the things I used to have set up was where it would switch to the cat feeder cam when bits were sent. And it's kind of funny to see that it still works. Did any food come out? Is that camera frozen? Nobody went over. Oh, Mimi's going over there. I'm pretty sure that camera is frozen. Hang on. That is so funny though. Hang on, I'll be back with chat in a minute. There we go. I don't know why it was showing that old picture either. Weird, man. There's so much weirdness going on. Anyway, Giant, thank you so much for that. Mimi appreciates it. Everybody else is sound asleep. Apparently don't care. But they have been treated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so funny to know that that still works. I do need to change some things. There we go. How funny. The relic programming for the win. How funny. Lies? You can say it. They're lies. Yeah, I didn't realize just how your turn to be right back. Sounds good. I'll be here for a little bit. But yeah, like I said, my report was actually on Leif Erikson and how he was essentially, you know, the discoverer of North America, etc., etc. But even like whoever got there first, it's whatever. The fact that you don't even ever hear about that as an American is just weird. And then there was the whole thing during that good stuff, Mimi. That a little bit. She is chowing down on those. Yeah, see, that would be another part that would be tough for me is, oh boy, what's going on? Big stretch, Mimi! Being away from the kitties, that would be a very tough thing for me right now. I don't know where my game went. There it is. Okay. Oh, nope, I want the tiny one still. There we go. There's the mimis. But another part of one of the things I was looking at when I was looking up cruise line stuff was what it would take to bring the cats. And it can be done. Usually they have a limit of 2. And even then, they prefer only 1. So the 5 would have been nearly impossible. 4, sadly, is only slightly more doable. So I'd effectively have to, without having to spend just thousands, multiple thousands of dollars, which I would have to be doing anyway. If I moved myself from this country to a European country or an Australian country, I would have to take the kitties in 2 trips if I went by boat. If I went by plane, it's whatever. Apparently that's no problem. But to do it by boat, it's a whole thing, and you have to go through customs and like you have to go through customs on the plane as well. But they have to remain quarantined on the boat. So I don't think I'd be able to visit them. I think I can see them, but I can't like interact with them or whatever. And this was even before COVID stuff. It's just, that's how it is with the pets. But I think now it's probably even more involved. But yes. Now I want to look into boat stuff again. Oh. I don't even know. Do I have, what did I, okay. I said I needed gold thorn, which is that one, and I needed 30, so I've got plenty of those. I just need the strangle kelp. So this is not a good spot for strangle kelp. But do I need more gold thorn later? A little bit, but not much. I think I already have enough. Okay, where do I go for strangle kelp? I think it was 1,000 needles? Yup. Alright. So let's head off to 1,000 needles. Get this ship on the road. Moving in the proper direction. Alright. So much stuff.
Inventory is full.
What's up?
Only one junk. Oh, two junk. Three junk. Ah, ah, ah.
Keep it real.
I ain't got it. You don't want it.
I mean, that's what you say now, but... Oh no, I'm out of coffee. Alright, herbish. It's alright, it's alright. Yeah, why not?
New shipments coming in soon.
Welcome back, welcome back. Had to get noms. I'm running low on pretzels, so now I might have to walk away and do that. And I've discovered I was out of coffee. I need to get that. It's just, there's so many things. So many things.
Yeah, what do you want?
was just thinking the only time I've ever been in another country was Canada. And I went there for a rave. That was fun. Sosis Bobby? Sosis Bobby. Sosis Bobby. Huh. Okay. Sosis Bobby. I don't know. You got me. Boy, you had to think about pork sausage. Oh, I love it. Perfect. All right, where am I going?
Sug.
Jug.
Spring.
All right, while this flight path is going, I'm gonna go refill some cups. It won't take long. I'll be back quick like a bunny. My defense, the only times I really use English much these days are gaming with friends and here. Fair enough. I did not realize. Okay. I honestly did not realize. That puts things in perspective a little bit. Kind of cool. Oh yeah, real quick. I'll be back. Oh my god, there's a long flight path. Craziness, I say, craziness. I was not expecting to still be flying. Madness! Now here, I learned a little trick. There is a quest to where you get this little underwater breathing fast movement thingy. And as long as you never turn the quest in, you always have it in this zone. So I just never turn in the quest. And I can zippity zip underwater all I want. And it's actually even faster because I'm a druid, so I can zippity round underwater all I want anyway. But this is actually a little faster. There birdies out there, mama? Oh, so in interesting outdoor news, so we've got the stray mama and her kittens that we've been feeding and enjoying because they are just the goofiest little kittens, and it's silly. So we don't actually know when it arrived. I actually think it was here prior to when the kittens showed up, but we only started seeing it about the time that the kittens showed up because we were feeding the kittens, so we were paying attention to outside more. Anyway, there's a possum living in our backyard who comes around and, of course, eats the cat food because that's what they do. And we were trying to, you know, get the possum to move along and perhaps find another backyard to live in. But after observing it a little bit last night when it was trying to, again, eat cat food, and I started to step outside to shoo it away, when it turned, I noticed it was rather large in a few particular areas of its body. Like the kind of large that happens when you're a mama possum. And considering part of the excuses that we've been using to tell ourselves that it's okay to be feeding these stray mama and kittens is because it's a mama with kittens, how can we not also feed the mama possum who very most likely either has or will soon have little tiny cute baby possums? Of course, I think I'm the only one in the house that thinks a baby possum is cute. But anyway. Sorry, text. Okay. zippity zapping in the water all you want. What happens when you hit territory boundaries? You're out of the water. In this zone, it got flooded, so it's just all water. And then when you're outside of it, you're not in the water. So, but then you're like, well, why can't I do this in other bodies of water? And then that's where you get to use the excuse, video game. Not that it matters in Germany, but my stupid doctor still hasn't called the damn drugstore. Oh, giant. There, you know what's gonna happen is you're gonna... oh, this is so sad that it's probably gonna happen. You're gonna come home and you're gonna have all these voicemails from the pharmacy yelling at you, wondering when you are gonna come pick up your prescription. And it's not just one pharmacy, it's like 3 local pharmacies who have somehow all gotten the same prescription and maybe even have duplicates. So you're gonna have like seven copies of the same prescription to pick up when you get back. I betcha. He's like my dad then. Possums are just as petable as kitties. My grandmother actually kept one as a pet. Yeah, I love possums. I follow a Twitter account that's like Daily Possum or something like that. And a lot of the pictures that they post are babies. They are just the cutest, stupid little animals. Oh, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. They do get kind of ugly when they're big, but at the same time, they're not really that ugly. They're like... I mean, a possum is essentially just a large rat, and rats are kind of cute, sort of. Kinda. Yeah, I would definitely get a new doctor, but then I can't complain because I don't even have a doctor, so... like, oh, for goodness gravities. I mean, honestly, you might check while you're in Germany. Maybe whatever you're prescribed to here in the US is over the counter over there. I know for a fact that happens because the nausea medicine that I was given the last time I was very ill in the US can only be purchased via prescription. But it turns out there is an over-the-counter product that we even have here in America called Dramamine. But in foreign countries like the UK, the medicine that is in their Dramamine is the exact same medicine that is in my prescription that you cannot get over the counter here in the States. Our Dramamine is a different, lesser good version of what they have in the UK. That's some bullshit. This is the first time I had issues with the guy. I also don't care for the nurse practitioners. Yeah, that's definitely when you, like, if there's no good aspect of the doctor, that's when you're like, okay, yeah, it's time to go. My sister recently had to relocate a family of possum from her property. Oh. Yeah, like it. You can tell America is all about money when it comes to, you know, people's lives, and it's just lovely. Why should this medicine be over the counter like it is in every other part of the world? when we can charge 5 times as much, 500 times as much. Sorry, that's a very bitter topic for me. But yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. I get very severe nausea from time to time, and there is only one medication that has been proven to help, and in the United States I can't get it because I don't have a doctor, because I don't have insurance. So in order for me to get it, I have to spend $1,000 to go to the ER to have them go, oh, you don't feel good? Here, let us give you a prescription for this, to go then pay another like $20-$30 to get the actual medicine. When if I lived in maybe even Canada, I don't know for sure, but I know for a fact the UK, I could just go to the wall drug down the street and be like, yo, can I get some of this? Sure, that's $2. All right, that's all the complaining about that I'll do. There's so much that's weird to me these days when I return to the US. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. US drugstores are super weird to me at this point because they're basically mini stores that sell everything. Yeah, yeah.
I am out of range.
The drugstore concept, like, that's an old thing. There are no drugstores anymore. They're convenience stores, and it's just whatever's convenient, right? That's the whole point. So, but yeah, I get you. I totally get you. I've been in a few small towns in the US that actually have a drugstore, and it is just a drugstore. Just a pharmacy and over the counter. Yeah, there was one in the town I lived in last in Washington. It was a pharmacy plus over the counter stuff plus like basic hygiene type items, including a small amount of like snacks, just because it was either that or the gas station. But to be fair, it was also really cool because at the gas station, the like 3 or 4 that were in town, they all had really good food. Because it was supposed to be like kind of a truck stop almost, because we were kind of on one of the not major highways but major byway highways. It was weird. So it was like definitely where you stop as a trucker to gas up before you get on the main highway, which has much more expensive gas. You're not getting candy and toys and cigarettes. Yep. Yeah, see, those are more like convenience stores, but a lot of them will still have the title drugstore, even though they're very, very definitely not.
I need to get closer.
I need to get closer. I miss Hawaii and the ABC stores. The closest equivalent in the States is basically a 7-Eleven, but picture the smallest 7-Eleven you've ever been in, and then cut it in half. And that was probably a big ABC store. They were so funny because they had, you go in there and every single store, no matter how big or small it was, had everything that you'd ever need ever. From basic, like, cheap, uh-oh, I had a blowout with my flip-flops and I need a new pair, to sunglasses, nope, don't do that, to, like, tikis, because every store in Hawaii you could buy tikis, which was cool, which, for anybody that doesn't know what a tiki is, it's just like a little god/goddess statue. Very cool. I have many. Not sure you've actually been in a 7-Eleven. Okay, what could I... You guys might have ABC stores over there, actually, because I found out that they're fairly global. They're just... It's a teeny tiny convenience store that in Hawaii was always in places that just... It would normally be a closet or a storage for a different store, but for whatever reason, they turned it into a store itself. And there's enough room to walk in, open a soda thing, grab your flip-flops and sunglasses, pick up a tiki for your visiting relative, and then the cash register, and that was it. But somehow it also still had everything. Whatever you needed. Just, oh, go to the ABC. You're good. Just go to the ABC. I would imagine a lot of people have gotten last-minute ABC birthday presents. I don't know what brought on that tangent, but anyway. Oh, drugstores. They weren't really drugstores, though. But you could get stuff. They really had everything. It was so weird. You got a headache? Yep, they probably got stuff for that. You got a rash from the sand at the beach? Yep, they probably got something for that. How much strangle kelp do I have? Am I done? Oh, I'm way done. Okay. I was done a long time ago. They probably were. They more than likely probably were. And that's why they were everywhere in Hawaii. Because we lived on Oahu, which is the Pearl Harbor one. So yeah, I could totally see that. But and I think they had booze and stuff at most all of them. But I think they were, I think by the time we were there, they were privatized maybe. Might have like started out government run or something, but I'm almost positive there were ABC stores on base. I was pretty young at the time, but I vaguely remember there being ABC stores on base also. Right, old kelp. And there we go. Okay.
I got what you need. Come back anytime.
All right, let's see where we're at. Yeah, I definitely had enough.
Macraw for the Horde.
You betcha, pal. All right, what am I making? I am making Megan Bacon. Elixir of agility, I believe. That's the one. Oh, I'm losing 200 and something gold per thing. Oh. Alright, I need to get to 210. Alright, we'll be here for a little bit. Apparently I was thinking of the wrong thing. I know we had those. Like, they were basically the same. Because if I remember right, a lot of the government ones turned into ABC stores. Yeah, I'm trying to think what they might have been called. Because now that you say that, there's another name like floating around in there. It may or may not come to me. Oh, 210. I'd always heard them referred to as ABC stores, but according to Wikipedia, ABC stores is a Hawaii-based chain of convenience stores. Well, here's the thing. I could very easily, because a lot of people would have been based in Vegas and Mariana Islands. That makes sense. A lot of people that were in military stuff had to, at one point, be in Hawaii, became familiar with the ABC stores, and then when we're elsewhere would, out of just habit, call those convenience stores ABC stores. I could totally see that being a thing. Alright, so I'm at 210. Now I need to do Elixir of Greater Defense.
Brawl Hall.
Ah, yep, that one there. And I need... Oh, poops! I had a bunch of steel bloom, but I sold it, I think. Alright. Where do we get wild steel bloom from? This handy dandy little guide. Northern Stranglethorn. I can do that. Alright.
Strength.
You go park your little booty right there. And let's see if I made any more money. Florida, we have a chain of liquor stores actually called ABC. Maybe that's like the what's it called? Acme. Yeah, Acme. Where it's just a name that anybody can use. Oh wait, do I have, what am I looking for? Steel bloom. Steel bloom. Nope.
You break it, you buy it.
If I ever find an excuse to head to Mariana Island, I might have to check them out. I don't actually know where those are. I think I've heard the name before, but I don't know where they are. They're not super far from you. Okay. So not by Alaska. That's what you're saying. I got a lot of crap. Oh, pump for microphone. Well, now when you're looking for vacation ideas, there you go. ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. How funny.
Glad I can help.
I seen you around here before?
I miss the ABC stores. Nope, none there.
Go get him, champ.
Right. Whee! Oh, okay. The whole trench thing. Yeah. I kept wanting to read it as marinara. And so my brain was just very confused on how that worked. It says I got mail. It didn't look like I got mail. Why is the mail icon there? Broke it. The last few years have become huge for craft beers. Lots of local breweries and places offering growler fills. Nice! You know, I didn't even know what a growler was until I moved to Washington. Had no clue. Never even heard the term before, actually. Which is surprising, knowing how long I lived in Wisconsin. I guess that's just not a thing there. Which makes even less sense because they have drive-through liquor stores. Quick hop over the Philippines from here. Huh! Interesting. I assume we're talking about the same growler, that is. And now we wait. Gotta wait for the boat. For the butt. Now it says I have mail again. What the heck? There's no mail! Stupid game. Pretty dragon. Oh, excuse me. There's the butt. So I've been contemplating, and I've always kind of contemplated this. So this is probably just more contemplating and no actual action. But I've been putting more thought into doing like a gaming review / opinion podcast type thing. Never really done one before. And because I realized that I have very vastly non-popular opinions when it comes to some games. Because apparently the whole internet is up in arms right now about Diablo Immortal and how it's so pay to win and blah blah blah, and like, how dare you, Blizzard, how could you do this, and all this other stuff. And interestingly enough, I hadn't heard any of those opinions yet, and I tried out the game for myself. I even posted a quick tweet on the Twitters, something to the effect of love the mobile version, but the PC version sucks. And then I played it a little bit more, and my thoughts remained the same. The PC version kind of sucks, and the mobile version is actually really, really, really fun. And the controls are great and all this kind of stuff. And I actually like the fact that it's pay to win as much as it is, because I can continue doing what I do every day anyway, which is WoW gold farming, get free Blizzard money, and then use it to spend in Diablo Immortal. So I get to like do all the pay to win stuff without ever having to spend a penny. And I think that's the most cool, amazing thing ever in the world of Everness. But then like a day later I get on the internet and everybody's like, oh, Blizzard is the devil, how could they do this to my game? And I'm just like, people, do you not expect a company to make money? Am I like, it almost sort of started an argument, but I just kind of walked away. My brother, because he is choosing not to play the game, and therefore his only experience with the game is what he hears from the internet, which of course is very negative right now. So he has a very negative opinion, and he was trying to tell me that, you know, the game is, you can only play it if you pay money. And I'm like, no, like any quote unquote pay to win game, you very much can play the game without ever paying a penny. That's how it works, right? They just greatly encourage you to give them money so that things are better or quicker or whatever, right? That's how mobile has always been. That's how it, I am sure, will probably always be. It's the nature of the beast kind of thing. Crap, train of thought. Whoa. So anyway, here's Blizzard, you know, trying to make money. You can play the game without giving them a penny. It's just a lot easier if you do. Like every other game. And it, like, the biggest one that's being compared to is Genshin Impact. And it's like, well, Genshin Impact is play to win also. very popular. It's making a ton of money. Why can't Blizzard do that? What, because they've got all this other crap going on? That has nothing to do with anything. Hit that point with my idle game, at a point where I can either slog for a month or so to get the one card I need to upgrade the character I want to upgrade, or spend $5 and get it instantly. Yeah. And it's like, you know, sometimes it's kind of fun to do that month-long grind and then be like, look, I finally got it. Hip hip hooray, hurrah, I am happy. And now I'll probably never play this game again because screw that. But you did your thing and you've got that feeling of accomplishment, and there you go. Or you pay the $5, have the momentary satisfaction of going, yay, I got the thing, and then move on with the next part of the game, which is also fun. So what? You can play, the thing that I don't understand is you can play the game how you want to play it. No one is forcing you to pay money. And I haven't played enough of the game. I don't think someone else paying money necessarily ever affects how the game plays for me, if I choose to or not choose to pay money. Other than if I have friends that pay money and advance faster than me, I may not be able to play with them. That is probably a thing and would, you know, be a bummer, but it is what it is. I didn't help things by ordering American coffee and drinking it as it is. American version of something I've seen here is American pizza, which is basically ham and pineapple, which isn't even American pizza, it's Canadian. Oh, I love it. That makes me giggle. Anyway, I guess the point of the story was that I'm actually really enjoying Diablo Immortal. And you should too. And maybe I should do a podcast about it, and people would have another outlet of somewhere to yell and tell me I'm wrong. Doesn't that sound like fun? I don't know. I just like it from... Everybody's talking about the money, and it's kind of annoying me because it turns out that the mobile game that Blizzard has given us is actually really good. The controls are so smooth, and like the layout and everything. It's like there was a lot of thought put into that game. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not necessarily bothered with the fact that other people don't share my opinion. I just find it weird. I don't know, I guess the reasons why they're complaining. I think it's basically from day one, everybody was a little miffed that the next Diablo was going to be a mobile game and not a PC game. And I think everybody was still expecting a PC game, even though it was going to be on mobile. And I think what made it even worse was when they announced that there was going to be the PC open beta, it kind of gave people hope again. Oh my god, Diablo is going to be amazing. It's going to be PC. Wait, how is this going to work? Blah, blah, blah. You know, not taking into account that... I don't know. And then when we get it and people realize it is, in fact, a mobile game, they're like, ah! Anger! Must direct it towards something. It's... It very clearly hypnotized me into spending $15. And then $20 later, I finally realized I spent the $15. So now I'm mad. I'm mad that I enjoyed the game so much that I gave it my money. How dare it take my money? How dare it be fun? Wait, no, let's just be mad. What? What? Do you guys not have phones? Yeah. Kind of how I was with the last Ghost Recon. There were a lot of complaints about how much it changed. I'm staying in Ghost Recon for a minute, and they're right. Not all of it worked, but overall it was a solid game. That was fun to play. Yeah. That's why, like, I don't know, kind of a big part of what I don't necessarily like about the gaming industry, I guess, is when companies do like what Blizzard, bring up Blizzard again, like what Blizzard is doing with Overwatch 2. Don't do Overwatch 2. That's just insulting, you know. That's bad. That is a bad call. What should be happening is, you know, do the same game, make it actually Overwatch 2. That's fine, you know, whatever. Do whatever it is you were gonna do. Just don't call it Overwatch 2. Call it WoW Shooter or StarCraft Pew Pew or some other make up a new IP. Just don't Overwatch 2. These days, I don't know, like companies need to, I gotta be careful with how I say this too, but I'm actually okay with DLC. I would rather pay for DLC for Overwatch than buy Overwatch 2. Does that make sense? Like, don't give me, what's the Ubisoft, like, shooter thing? Well, Ghost Recon, but their like MMO shooter thing. What the heck's it called? Well, that's that's my problem though, is most 2s aren't a sequel. And Overwatch just seems like it should be like more of a MMO. But then, I mean, there was Destiny and Destiny 2, so how do I justify talking about that? I don't know. Eventually, engine and the game are going to age, and you'll only have a handful of hardcore fans. We'll see, and okay, so that's part of my complaining about this, is maybe not as educated as it should be. I'm under the assumption that it's the same engine, and it's just getting sort of a graphical tweak, is what it sounds like. If it is a new engine, then much like the difference between Team Fortress and Team Fortress 2, okay, I get it. You know, Counter-Strike and Counter-Strike's Source, or whatever it became. Okay, yeah, no. I meant more in the, like, Destiny, going from Destiny to Destiny 2. There was actual story, right? Like, there was it was a sequel. To where Overwatch to Overwatch 2 doesn't feel like it's a sequel. It just feels like they're making a new Overwatch. I don't know. Well, usually, yeah. Usually that's what a sequel generally entails, but it doesn't seem like that's the case with Overwatch. which is what a bunch of people were upset about. I think, I don't know, maybe details came out and that's not in fact true. I would hope not. Yeah. Well, I mean, why do we need, you know, Madden 98, Madden 99, Madden 2000, Madden 2001, Madden 2003, blah, 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 blah. Why can't we just have the Madden franchise and you get a DLC every year? Why does it have to be a completely different game? Well, because we made different mechanics. You can make different mechanics in the same game. It's called an update. Yeah, I miss when engines were just it's the Wolfenstein engine, it's the Doom engine, it's the Quake engine. That made things so much easier. But that's a whole nother jar of worms, whatever they say. There it is. This is very true. This is very true. That's kind of what happened to, like, again, this is just from my understanding. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what happened to the what I always called the Bethesda engine. Although I think it did get, or is getting, a new version finally. Did get in the last, I don't know. I need more educations on those types of things. I'm out of the loop. Speaking of loop, I am here for Wild Steel Bloom. Have I collected any? I have. How many did I need? Wait, is Steel Bloom different from Wild Steel Bloom? Uh-oh. Nope, I think that's the same thing. Okay. So I needed... I have... I have 23. I needed 5. Whoops. Need gold thorn. No, I already sent that one. Okay, I think we're good. Nearest. Can we go that way? Ah! Stuck! Stack. Stack. That was gross. Oh, excuse me. It's still chugging along. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I'm pretty sure there's oh, excuse me, there's still indie games coming out on like the Quake engine and all those cool gadgets.
What do you need?
Where am I?
Go forth.
I think that's where I want to go. I'm lost. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Where did I want to go?
Quickly, quickly!
Go, go.
I hope all this is worth the effort. It's just so I could do a thing on another character to sell a thing that I've been collecting all this time for just a little bit more. That's literally it. Is there a portal here? I don't think. Oh, the butt! Woo! Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. And we're here. What do I need next? Sunrise, Anchor, Whisper. I got one of those. Yeah, buddy. Might be all I need. Oh. Allergies are going a little nutso. Alright, so now we're making, what was it? Superior healing potion. No. Elixir of greater defense. That's the one. Until we are 215. But if we make more, I don't think it'll matter. I'm hoping to get to 220. Oh crap, 275. Alright, I think I can sell those. Elixir of greater defense. Let's go put those on the auction house, see what happens.
lighten that coin purse for you?
Maybe?
Pleasure doing business with you.
Excuse me. Alright, we're at 224. We do need some Kedgar's whiskers. And those can be found in Eastern Plaguelands. Okay. Oh, wait. I want to see if I can get any of the goodies yet.
You break it, you buy it. Goblin products are built up.
Might as well sell what I can. All right. Eastern Plagueland. I think I'm just gonna cheat and go get this fly point and head over and go refill my coffee while it's doing its thing.
I'm listening.
Cheaty McCheaterson.
Embrace.
All right. I will return. Thanks for watching, everybody. Ow. Ooh, I might play Paladins later. I might not. I don't know what. I think WoW reset today or something. It'll go down for maintenance or some such. That's later. Not too much later, though. I think soon. I don't know. Uh-oh. I'll be back. Coffee. Alrighty. Where were we? We's doing more picking. That's it. That's what we got. We's picking. So hopefully it means that our monies will go up quicker in the future. That's the idea anyway. Alright, go check how many of these goodies I need. Only 15. 15 sungrass. 15 whiskers. Roughly. A whole lot of yellow dots that all of a sudden showed up. Oh boy. Oh, you don't want to do that, you silly creature. Click the thing! I haven't figured out why it does that sometimes. I think it's a weird terrain thing. Hard to explain. So we've got 15 and we need 2 more sungrasses. We are good. We are golden. We can move on to, might as well just move on to the next thing right away. Which, to be fair, I've never heard of the next one, which is called Arthas Tier. Arthas's Tier. Wait, what? Those aren't in the list. This is interesting. How weird. So this guide that I'm using to level my alchemy is referring to a thing that I need, but then it's not in the list of things that exist on the same page. What? I have to yeah, one thing hey, put this in for the recipe. But what? The thing, it doesn't exist, but put it in there. What? But then another guide says that it does exist and it's in the zone that I'm already in, but I haven't found any yet. So I don't know how that works. I apparently need quite a few of them. I wonder. Ooh. I have a suspicion. Could be very wrong. I've played this game for I don't know how many years, and there's still so much I don't know. It's kind of disgusting. Whoa, mouse, come on. You're not helping.
Out of range.
Where is it? This is just a transport, right? Oh, wait.
Open for business. Always a pleasure.
Talk to me.
So confused. Oh, not you too. That is, yeah, no, dude, you, yes. Wow, maybe I should too. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for conversating. All that, etc., etc. I appreciate you. Feel better, get some rest. Hunker down, enjoy the heat. No, don't enjoy the heat. Make the heat go away. Sleep well, friend. I will see you next time. This did not help in the way I was hoping. Alright, what gives? Huh. Well, alright, I know one way to find it out. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha.
Have I got a deal for you?
Okay, well, they definitely still exist. And they go for a heck of a lot of monies.
Goblin products are built to blast.
That will probably be why they're a little hard to find. So, let's find out. Shake the booty. Shake the booty.
What can I help you with?
Get comfy, Sandman. Maybe servers don't go offline today? It is Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday. Yeah, 7 a.m. That's 9, so 19 minutes. Okay. I will probably bring it down at that time, go do lunch, come back for some paladins. I hope. That's the plan. I have some card orders I need to fill too, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, excuse me. Huh. Says I'm still live on Facebook. That doesn't happen very often. Usually they cut me off for some sort of nonsense. Like we're doing an A-OK over on the old Trovo. Very cool. Looking good, looking clean. How are we on the tubes of you? We are, in fact, quite live. Looking good. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I can dig it. All right, here goes nothing. I think for this one I am going to do a little loot appraiser. Just see what we see. Not a bad start. For now, I'm just going to go where the little yellow dots take me. And then we'll work out a pattern after that. If there is one to be had, I'm sure there is. Apparently, the thing that I'm looking for is just redonkulously rare. So, if I find even one, that'll be nice. But apparently, I need... yeah, just 45 of them. You know, easy peasy. Shouldn't take long at all. But if we could make a decent couple of dollarinos while we're at it. Indeed. Whoa. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know the zone at all, so I don't, even back in the day I didn't really quest here much. Oh, there it is. Shut down in 12 minutes. So let's see how much money Loot Appraiser thinks we made in that amount of time. And let's see if we can tag some nodes so that we'll have a better route when we come back. Oh no! Ew. Maybe. Might be a little close. 11 minutes. Go, go, go. Ten minutes. How are things today? Hopefully all is well. Starting to think the item that I'm actually here for doesn't exist. Oh, where are we going? There it is. Oh, click! Wiener's kitten. That was a pretty big kitten. Making a couple bucks here and there, but definitely not as much as the other places. But it's not really why we're here, so. Just trying to collect the things. Mini Fernal. I want one. Come on, click the thing already. It's not helping with the making the monies. Oh. What do I want for lunch? Probably a corn dog. Don't think we have many options, honestly. Oh, you're a big boy. Ah, okay. This is where the guide said to hang out. So maybe we'll see. Now we're talking. All the dings! Still not a single thing of what we're here for, but...
It is too far away. I am out of range.
Where's that? Oh, there it is. Did I get it? Three and a half minutes. Can I get to 10K in 3.5 minutes? Completed? Ah, nice. Let me go one more up this way just for cuz. May have been a mistake. Oh, some dream foil. Okay. So it looks like my best bet is around the little lake thing. But there's some other goodies here and there.
Time is money, friend.
$7,600 in 12 minutes. Gold. Not good. But while I'm looking for this other thing, if it does exist, it's not bad. One minute. All right, let's go to the next thing. And that's where we'll head out. That's a good spot. Not really. I'll go up here. Nope. There. Alrighty, that is going to be where we log off for now. Oh, I can't dance and log off at the same time. Oh well. And that is going to be where I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for now as well. I'm going to go grab some lunch and probably be back later with some paladins, I think. Disconnected, oh no. So there's that. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Sorry for heading out for those who just joined. But we should be back later. All right. Yeah. Holy moly, that's some progress. Jeez. That's fast. Very cool, though. Very cool. Well, I would love to hear more of your progress in the future. Stop a fitty. Waiting for the next time walking. Yeah. I don't blame you at all. It's a big help. Makes things go so much quicker. Nice. You'll have to remind me. I like doing the time walking stuff just because I like doing the time walking stuff. But on that note, I do need to head out and get some food. Good luck on your journeys, and I will see you in the future for sure. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, stay healthy, stay happy, stay well. Don't forget to smile, be good to each other, and I will see you in the future. Enjoy all.